What's going on, YouTube? This is Gabrielle back with the Gift of Gab. And I know I've been gone for a while, but like a good friend, I'm act like no time has passed. And I'm going to give you an update, a recap on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 4, Episode 1. I've been anticipating this show like a lot of you have been anticipating this show. I'm hoping that Season 4 is much better than Season 3. I know it's been declining since Season 1. And I was telling my husband that with these shows, the best season usually is always going to be Season 1 because that's the most unscripted part, or that's the most unscripted show that you're going to get from a reality series, no matter how many seasons it goes. Season 1 is the season where people don't know what to expect. They're giving you the most realistic self that you're going to get from them without a script or anything else. And then what happens is producers come in once they get feedback from social media and things like that. And then the second season, they come in with a script saying, okay, well, we do this, or fans didn't really respond to this in a positive way, so we want you to do this, which is why Kirk and Rashida ended up having marital problems for the last 2 seasons, and now bringing it into this season. Yet they're on Instagram, hugged up, having a good time, building houses together and all that good stuff. So just know that I know we're anticipating great things, but we may not, we may not still get that feeling that we had from Season 1, but I'm sure it'll be better than Season 3. Gotta be better than Season 2, because Season 2 was really bad, especially with the Mary Jane, Kirk, Rashida thing. So since I've already recapped the last pretty much 3 seasons, we'll get into the recap because I know it's a couple of new people. I think it's 3 new people. Jessica Dime. No, it's 4 new people. Jessica Dime, Margot, Tiffany Fox, and Ashley. I'm not sure if Tiffany Fox is actually going to be on the show, or if that was just someone that Mimi and Stevie were trying to sign and didn't. Because I did hear on the after show that Stevie said that she was not with Mimi Fox Management, so she needed to sign with them. So I'm not sure which way she went. She might have did a Precious Paris thing and just went and did her own thing, or went with somebody else. Who knows? Okay, so in the beginning of the episode, Stevie J and Mimi are talking. They meet up and they're talking about the management company and all this stuff, and about Tiffany, and Stevie offers Mimi pretty much to have sex again. It was his subtle way of saying, I want to do it again. And the way he said is, I want to have another child. And I've heard this story about 20,000 times on Maury that I watch daily. And I mean, the women are always, well, not always, but the women are often saying, well, you wanted this baby, and when you was talking to me, you was saying you wanted this child. And that's just, it sounds like a setup for Maury, a Maury special, like everybody else on Maury. So that's what I was hearing. Other than that, that was about it. I jumped to the next conversation that Mimi and Stevie had, which is where Mimi was telling Stevie that Nico is getting 25% of a book deal that she signed. I'm pretty sure everybody's patience has ran out with Mimi, just because you felt sorry Season 1. Season 2, you became skeptical. And Season 3, you just knew that Mimi was just flat out just a little bit slow, or slower, or something. And we can all attribute that to her mom being in Scientology. We can attribute it to a lot of things. Wasn't she in a 13-year relationship with Stevie, just like Tara was in a 13-year relationship with Peter Gunz? I'm not 100% sure, but I think she was in a 13-year relationship with Stevie and never got the ring, and then he left her and married another woman. I think that's the same exact storyline. I'm not 100% sure. But with Mimi, you stop feeling sorry for her and just start saying, like, as a 50-year-old woman, you have to know better. I like her on this show. I do. I think that she makes it just as much as Jocelyn makes it. And I know a lot of people are like, I don't think so. But if they were to erase the entire cast and just keep Stevie and Jocelyn on and bring in an entire new crew of characters, it wouldn't be the same to me as with Mimi or with Erica Dixon or without Scrappy. I mean, to me, those people hold it. I could do with or without Rashida if she stopped lying. If they stopped lying about their marriage and their relationship, I could deal with Rashida more. I feel like you don't have, I mean, maybe the storyline that Mona gives you is not meant for you to just actually do it, but maybe it's I don't know, what do you call it when somebody, maybe it's an idea. And y'all just, need to go back to the drawing board and say, hey, we don't really want to keep exploiting the marriage and faking it. And because it seems like Rashida is pimping, no, Kirk is pimping Rashida for this check. And I think that's sad because they could be so much more influential as a black love couple or just a married couple, period, in the business, doing good things instead of showing where we got drama with him trying to get other women. Now, if it was him trying to get other men, that storyline would be so believable. And I'm not saying that Kirk is gay, but it seems like everybody on social media thinks Kirk is gay. I'm not a good reader of gay people. I'll be honest. I can't read a gay woman or a gay man to save my life. There's a blogger right now, a really popular blogger, that he came out with a wig and he came out with, he still had his goatee and everything and had lipstick on and was waving a piece of, what's that candy toy line. He was waving it around in the video, and I was not convinced he was gay. That's how crazy, that's how bad my gaydar is. So that's how I'm telling you I'm bad. I was trying to convince my husband, like, that man is not gay. It's just a character he plays. And I meant that sincerely. I grew up as a tomboy playing basketball, wore basketball shorts and muscle shirts every day. I wore it to my internship in college. They told me to start dressing up, and then I was wearing slacks and a button-up shirt. So it wasn't that I was gay. It was just that, to me, I was just being a tomboy. So when I see people dress in that gender, whatever type role, and I don't think that people are gay unless they say it. And that's just me being naive and crazy, but it is what it is. So, like I was saying, back to the show, if Kirk was gay, or if Kirk had a gay lover, or if something came out about Kirk and another guy, or he was trying to sign a male artist, that might get our attention to where we start thinking, oh, they really trying to get us this time to make us believe this stuff. But to bring Ashley in and have her rolling around on the bed, the fact that Kirk even said that was his apartment well, no, not his apartment, that was his office. The apartment doesn't even have an office in it. They were sitting around on a sectional in a living room to do business. So I don't really know why he would even start there. But then the sectional had like the really nice pillows on it, and everything was decorated and everything. I saw the inside of Kirk and Rashida's trailer house or whatever it is. I don't know if it's a trailer, but it looked really trailerish. I saw the inside of their house, and it wasn't even decorated that well. So I just want to find out if Kirk if Kirk is not gay and he did not decorate that office, who did? We supposed to believe this stuff, so at least make it, just a little bit more believable. Then, next subject. Okay, so Arian, Carly, Mimi, Erica Dixon, and Rashida all go to paint like a semi-nude man, and they're all just kind of giving us the catch up on what's been going on since the reunion, pretty much. And they bring up Jocelyn because she was, fighting everybody, and we know how that went, and that's why she's suspended for 4 episodes of the season. Well, the first 4 episodes. And they, they kind of bring it up, talk about it, and then they kind of try to tell us what's been going on with them. Carly introduces us to Jessica Dime. Let's see. Mimi tells us that her and Stevie are going into the management business. Well, tells them that she's going into the management business. Erica talks about her and Scrappy and how her and Scrappy are kind of fighting over child support, and he's getting up to $50,000 in back child support. Let's see. I said Carly, Erica, Mimi. Rashida is actually saying that her and Kirk are building a house and they're coming up on that 15-year wedding anniversary. Other than that, and Arian didn't really have anything to say. Other than the part about Ashley, Rashida, is trying to open a boutique or something for that makeup line that she has. Posh, I believe. I haven't checked it out. I'm not good with makeup. Y'all can see my makeup is bad. So she's trying to open a storefront for it, and I don't know if it's absolutely necessary. I say get a kiosk in a mall like that fake kiosk that Carly had, because either that or get a deal with Body Central or City Trends or one of those companies that'll sell it for you, and you don't have to actually get into a store, but you sell it to them so they can sell it to other people at a higher price than what you're selling it for. I would say do something like that instead of getting a storefront or selling in tags, because her and Candy are real cool, and I'm sure whoever's buying tag clothes would be fine buying Posh Cosmetics. I'm pretty sure of it. So I say hook up with Candy. Y'all both business women. That'd be a good idea. But she did go from saying she wanted to have a storefront for $50,000 to $100,000. And I'm not I minored in business. I didn't major in business, but I do know that if the risk is greater than the reward, then you probably shouldn't do it. And if you don't even have $50,000 in the bank from your actual makeup line, then I don't think you should invest $100,000 into getting store to do it. But that's just me. Moving on. So I already hit on Stevie and Mimi with the special sauce, and then the Mimi telling Stevie about Nico, but Mimi signed away 25% of a book deal for her autobiography to Nico. This doesn't sound realistic to me, but at the same time, they have shown, or they have scripted Mimi to be very ignorant. So it could be true. It just doesn't sound right. There's no reason for her to sign 25% to Nico for any reason. The story that they came up with is that Nico was in a barbershop and he found a writer for the book, and so since he found the writer, he had Mimi give him sign over 25% of her book deal. How does that even make sense that just because that you hook me up with the writer, that I'm going to give you 25% of the book? Why wouldn't I just give you, write down a number that I would give you, like $10,000, and say a finder's fee or whatever, and then that be it? Why would I give you 25% of the whole book when you have nothing to do with the book at all? I don't even think, he probably ain't even in the book, unless you're talking about the 50th dude who got her to do something stupid. That doesn't make sense to me, but I guess we'll find out more about it. Anyway, we have Carly Dunn and this new girl, Jessica Dime. And Jessica Dime is she's having a retirement party at the strip club. And I'm not the smartest girl out there, but I just want to know, when strippers retire, do they have a 401k plan? Or when strippers retire, is it just like saying I quit or I resign and they just having a going away party, that type of thing? Or am I tripping? Because I thought it was like strippers suing to get like $2.30 an hour, like to make regular wages or something. That's what I thought. That's the last lawsuit I remember hearing about a stripper. But I didn't think that they had retirement plans and funds unless they're saving their own money. But it's good either way. The way I feel about Jessica Dime right now is I feel like, one, they need to stop trying to bring people in to go against Jocelyn. That's number one. Jocelyn is like Nene when it comes to that. When she feels like she's being backed into a corner, or she feels like someone is trying to come for her, or they brought people in to come for her, she goes even harder, and way harder than she should, or she should have to, just to, you know, keep her role or keep her spot as the top dog. So I think they need to stop trying to bring people in to agitate the person that's in charge, especially like this. It should have been, if they were going to do Jessica Dime, they should have brought her in last season, or they should just let us get to know her and not even mention Jocelyn until mid-season. Because now that we already know that she's coming in for Jocelyn or to go against Jocelyn or whatever, now we already had this preconceived notion like, nope, Jocelyn is the queen of, you know, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, so we don't want to hear nothing about Jessica anybody. But the thing is, to me, I like Jessica's attitude because she was positive. She was just like, look, I don't know Jocelyn. I knew Chanelica, and we ran stuff. We made a lot of money together. But, I mean, I'm trying to reach out to her now. She's not talking to me, and I feel like we should lift each other up. And I agree with that in a way. And then it's kind of like, at the same time, I can understand if Jocelyn's like, I don't want to be dealt, you know, I don't want to be seen as a stripper no more, so I'm not going to deal with strippers no more. So it was kind of one of those type things, and we'll just see how it plays out. The only thing that I really noticed was Dawn's outfit. It was like a full bodysuit, but then it had like some fringle things in the front, and then she had on like some wedge shoes, and I mean her butt looked real good, but it confused me for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if that's like the proper attire to wear to a strip club, because I've never been to a strip club, but I don't know. It just kind of, it was one of those make you say type things. Other than that, we have Nico and Margot. I liked Margot simply because she was honest, and that's what I was trying to hit on with the first season of shows. When you first see a character with some of these shows, they give you the real them. And with her already having a backstory, it seems like she's coming in more honest than what the newer people, you know, the other people are coming in with. They're coming in with a heightened sense of, I'm going to be on this show and I'm going to turn up. Just like Tracy did. Somebody else came on and they gone. Somebody else, I don't remember. But anyway, Margot came on and was like, look, we was homeless together. We did stuff together. We did. I mean, I don't understand why he didn't tell me about this tape he made with Mimi. I honestly, at this point, do not see why this tape is still part of the storyline. But I have noticed that they milk storylines for all their worth, just like a Tyler Perry show. Like every Tyler Perry show, they will milk a storyline to death for 3 seasons. I like the Have and Have Nots. What's that girl name? Samantha. What's the dead daughter? I don't even remember her name no more. She was dead for 8 episodes before they found her body. She killed herself last season, and they didn't find her body until 8 episodes in of this newest season. So, I mean, milking the storyline, I understand it, but they shouldn't be talking about this tape no more. We realized last season when Mimi admitted to doing an extra tape that's what it was. So that means she was in on it. And at some point when she realized that she signed it and they said, hey, we don't have enough footage, that she was in on it. Even if you want to believe that she didn't know that he was going to act like he lost his bag and all this stuff, she was in on it because she had to record some more. And then there's no way you can tell me there was not a cameraman when she was swinging on the shower ride. It just didn't make any sense. So, anyway, they should just stop playing with our intelligence that way. We understand it's scripted. Just give us a script that we can roll with and that is more believable in a realistic type circumstance, since you're calling it reality TV. That's all we want. That's it. So after, towards the end, Stevie J meets up with Nico. Okay. Now, Nico says that Stevie... What did he say? Nico says that Stevie texted him. Where he would get the number, I don't know. I'm guessing maybe we're supposed to believe that Mimi gave. Let me move it up, sorry. We're supposed to believe that Mimi gave Stevie the number, maybe. I'm not sure. But Stevie meets up with Nico and he's talking about, well, I don't want to I don't want you to, get the 25% of the book. That's my family and this and that and the other. And Nico is like, well, she signed over to me. It is what it is. And I'm getting my 25%. So Stevie says, well, just give me a number and I'll just write you a check and you can just, go on about your business. Nico says $2 million. He also says that, well, Stevie says he's not going to pay him. Nico says, well, I know if you had it, you would pay. What did he say? He said, I know you don't have it because if you did, you would be paying your child support or something like that. Because we all know that he went to jail for child support, for not paying child support. So Nico also says that he has the manuscript of the autobiography. I don't know if the book is out. I don't know if the book is done. But how does Nico already have a manuscript of a book that's not out? Or how did he get it? Or did his barbershop friend who was a writer give him the manuscript? Because if so, then if I was Mimi, I'd find some kind of way to file a breach of contract or something. It would be something that I would have to file for to say, look, if y'all gonna give out the manuscript to this guy who he don't have a deal with y'all, he had a deal with me, then some ain't right, something shady. We got to send this contract or something. But I don't know. Anywho, Nico and Stevie are still talking, and Nico says Eva because Eva's in the book, and Stevie says don't say my daughter's name, and then Nico says something like, yo, I don't know if he says it yet or if it's just in the preview, but Nico says, I'm going to be, what did he say? I'm going to be, no, your daughter's going to be calling me daddy. I think that might be at the beginning of the next episode, but I know it's in like the super trailer. And that's when pretty much Stevie attacked, because Stevie said don't say her name again, and he said your daughter. And Stevie said, I told you, and then he jumps and grabs Nico. With that, I think that the first episode was meant to reintroduce us to the old characters, to find out what's been going on since the reunion. And it also was meant to bring in new characters, but also it was meant to try to get a little buzz going for the rest of the season, which is why they showed the fight scene between Nico and Stevie. And that's understood because the rest of the show was boring. And so it kind of didn't even build up. It didn't even build up that excitement for the fight with Stevie and Nico. It really didn't. It was just kind of like, the rest of the episode was blah. So, to throw this in at the end, it was just kind of whatever. So I'm guessing episode 2, since you start out with, the fight from Nico and Stevie, maybe that's when we start getting back into that, love and hip hop feel that we've grown to love. Other than that, I'm hoping I didn't miss too much, but let's talk about the after show real quick. I'm just not getting accustomed to what the Shade Room is because I'm not on Facebook a lot. I'm not on social media a lot, just to be honest. You can tell I got issues going on over here, but so y'all help me out with this one because I honestly do not know for sure. But I'm being honest with myself. I just really found out what the Shade Room was last week. I thought it was just a blog. But on Facebook, they say that they have something called a roommates. The roommates are everybody, like you and me and everyday people and bloggers and just anybody who can get them information. Kind of like the snitches on Media Takeout. But these snitches actually have real evidence, real photos, and real stories. These are actually people who see this stuff going on. So it's not, snitch. This like Media Takeout, I believe, make up their own story based on some picture they done found from somebody else's website. I think the roommates actually go out and see stuff and then post it to this. Like I think somebody posted a picture of Raven-Symoné, and I think that's how it works. It's kind of like an unpaid internship where you get to blog and post stuff or send it in or something like that. So correct me if I'm wrong. Do the roommates send in information that they found in pictures and stories, Or do the roommates actually run the site where, I mean, I don't know. The roommates actually run the site where they actually post their own stuff. I don't know, like a forum or something. But I mean, I'm not really interested in being a roommate, but I am interested about that dynamic. I think it's pretty cool that they would allow people to, you know, be part of it, even if they're not getting paid to do all that. And they, you know, somebody getting paid to get all the information and hit the AdSense buttons. So it is what it is. But anyway, if I missed anything on Love and Hip Hop, you guys let me know. This video was way too long. I have to do some other videos to update people on other stuff. So you guys have a blessed day. Have a good one. Let me know what you think about Love and Hip Hop this season. All right. Bye, y'all.